Hey friends, it's Crystal with Find the Deals with Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Friends, I have another Dollar Tree haul for y'all. Yes, some things that I had been looking for, one thing in particular, and some surprise finds. So I wanted to go ahead and bring that to you. That way, when you're out in your Dollar Tree shopping, you'll know what to look for if you're interested in some of the items that I picked up. Okay, now I did pick up a couple multi-priced items from the $5 section. My husband likes these $5 things, y'all, so I decided to pick this up for him. This was new. This is Raid, and it does say multi-insects. It says it kills ants, spiders, roaches, and flies. No lingering chemical odor, indoor or outdoor. So this was $5. And this was a new find in my store. With this multi-insect, you are getting 10 ounces. So I did pick that up for him. I know in one of my last walkthroughs, my Kenson walkthrough, I found the slide out drawers that I told you I was looking for. I was so excited. There were 6. I did purchase all 6, and I have already filled my drawers. So maybe I'll include a clip at the end, but they were $5 a piece. They stack on top of each other very well. Perfect for organizing. Yeah, so I did get those. And then I also purchased 2 of these. These are the $3 containers. These are not quite as big as the $5 ones, but I also needed these. I've been doing some organizing, cleaning out, rearranging kind of thing. So I needed some containers. Don't forget the lid. So I did pick up 2 of these. These also work great. My hubby uses these in his work transit, organizing some of his parts and stuff that he needs. And it's perfect because he can see through them. So to me, they're definitely worth that. Yeah, so I did pick those up. Now, something that I was looking for, again, they did not have it out in my local store. So I asked, and of course the young lady was so kind to go talk to the manager, and she went to the back and got them. But what I was looking for were these. Look at this acrylic clear charger. Oh my goodness. And look at the gold beading around it. Not only would this be a gorgeous charger plate, but this would be a beautiful serving tray as well. If you're having a little fancy dinner party. Yeah, I just think these are gorgeous. Now, I'm going to show you them paired with the new sunflower dishes, because this is what they are putting these chargers with when they're when you're finding them in the store. Look how beautiful, how simple, and it really elevates this sunflower to make it a little more elegant. Because of the gold, I just absolutely love this. But of course, you could pair this charger with any of the dishes that you have, any that you've gotten from Dollar Tree, the black and white, even the beautiful other fall dishes that I have, like from last year with the leaves and things. Just any dishes. Or again, you could use this as a serving tray. I think this is absolutely beautiful. So I did pick up several of them, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I was super excited to find that. Now, something else that I had been looking for, even though I know they're small, they do pack a big claim, but it's this Optimax. You know, we found a bunch of the Optimax toothpaste recently in the watermelon and the cotton candy. I haven't used it yet, but this is the Optimax mouthwash, purple whitening. It says instant results. Instant results, fresh breath. They make the writing so small, y'all. Why, right? But anyway, it says instant results. So you're only getting 1 ounce, but I was excited to find it. So I did just pick up 3 little bottles to give it a try. I almost missed it because they had it in the little box. Make sure you check out my Dollar Tree walkthrough if you hadn't, because that is where you'll see how they had it. I showed you in the little box. Again, they're so small, so I did almost miss them. These are perfect for travel size. Maybe if you're putting together a friend or someone you have that travels a lot, and maybe you're making them a little gift bag or something like that, this would be perfect to put in there, or even to use for yourself if you are traveling. Now, a new find that I was excited to see was this. This is Cascadian Farm Organic 10 grams of plant protein. This is peanut butter dark chocolate chips, and you are getting 5 1.77 ounce bars. These are good until November, and I'm going to open them. So these should be full size bars. Yes, look at this. I mean, ooh, and they feel really soft. Okay, y'all, I did pick up 2 boxes of them. They smell good. Oh my goodness. And they feel like soft when you push down on the package. Look at all that chocolate. Oh my goodness. We'll do a taste test, friends. And look how soft, like you can see how easily that it tears. Let's give them a try. It does say 1 bar is 260 calories, 18 grams of carbohydrates, 10 grams of protein. But do keep in mind, it does have peanuts and may contain soy and milk ingredients. This is very good. It says, creating a wave of cascading change. Organic is good for the planet, promoting ecological balance, regenerating soil health, reducing chemical pollution, cultivating pollinator habits, real food the way nature intended, no artificial flavors, as delicious as it is nutritious. It is very yummy, friends. Take a bite. Look at all that chocolatey goodness and all these. If you like the nuts and granola bars, it is very, very good. Yeah, so chocolate's coming off on my fingers, y'all. Very yummy. So I would say if you find these, pick them up. A perfect snack. Perfect maybe if you're leaving the gym, maybe if you prefer something like that early in the morning, or just to keep in your car on the go. If you're out running errands and you get hungry, you could have something with you. Perfect for your purse, even perfect for the kiddos. If your kids like them, go ahead and stock up to have them when the kids go back to school. Again, they are good until November, so make sure you check your expiration date. Or the kids being out of school, they probably won't make it until then, y'all. If they are eating, if you've got a pool day, beach day, perfect pickup for that. So those are super yummy. I always love when Dollar Tree gets the little Mott's apple juice. My daughter still loves these. They're just so easy, put them in the fridge. She'll grab one. So I did pick her up 2 packs of those. Those kind of come and go, so I do like when they have those. I also picked up my buns, my cinnamon baby, another bag of the little nubbies. She loves these. You get like 6, and they're about this size. She really likes these. Tartar Control, Arm & Hammer. So I did pick those up for her. And friends, there were a couple of new finds in the book section. I always love to look through the books, especially when they have it nice and neat and you can really see what they have. Look how beautiful this purple book is. It says Wandering Nowhere, a personal journey for everyday inspiration. Quotes by Alan Watts. My daughter loves quotes, friends. If you don't know that about her, she absolutely loves quotes. So I thought this was a great little book to pick up. To be forever looking beyond is to remain blind to what is here. So it gives you a quote every day, and it gives you a piece of paper where you can actually maybe write your thoughts or what you feel about the quote, or just maybe a daily journal. So I thought this was perfect. I did actually pick up 2 of these. I picked up one for her, and I also picked up one for myself. So I just thought this was such a great find. Let's see if I can tell you what it retailed. It says this is a guided journal for practical wisdom and self-reflection, featuring insightful quotes, sage advice for a life well lived, and charming illustrations. Whether you are familiar with his work or new to it, these inspiring messages will guide you in the mindful practice of journaling. So I think this is, I love when I can find books like this. Just takes a minute. Y'all know how it is to get that sticker. And these also make fantastic gifts. Maybe if you are not one that likes to journal, journals make a great gift. Okay, so this book retailed for $20 in the USA. Can you see that? $20. And in Canada, it was $27.99. So what a great find. So again, I did pick up 2 of them, one for me and one for her. They did have multiple ones on the store, on the shelf. Now, I picked this up. I just thought this book looked really interesting. So just to have, it is a New York Times bestseller, The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry. It's a novel. It says entertaining, engaging, and funny. Marvelously optimistic is what the Washington Post had to say about this. It said funny, tender, and moving. The storied life of A.J. Fikry reminds us all exactly why we read and why we love. So let's see how much this book retailed for. Okay, it is a fiction book, and it was $16.99. $16.99 in the US, friends. So when we can find books like this for $1.25, why not? Also, maybe if you have a friend or someone who loves to read, great little summer funds. This is a perfect book to put in your beach bag, your pool bag, maybe to keep on your nightstand, or just to have with you in the car. You know, maybe if you're getting your oil changed or what have you, just a nice little read to keep with you for that $1.25. So I did pick that up. And last but not least, I also thought this was a fantastic find because you are getting 3, not 1, not 2, but 3, y'all. 3 journals or 3 notebooks in one. Oh my goodness, for that $1.25. And look, it tells you on the back right here, you can see it in the store, this was $14.95. Can you imagine going to Barnes & Noble's and buying this? Well, it's at Dollar Tree. You don't have to go to Barnes & Noble's. It says, let's see. Yep, whether you're journaling, sketching, or brainstorming, this set of 3 elegantly designed notebooks inspired by the writer Frances Hodgson Burnett. So let's open it up, and you can open this up, friends. You can gift. See, look at that. They've even got the nice little paper tie kind of around it. This is by Flow Stationery. 3 notebooks, 64 pages each. One has lines, one has grids, and one has dots. This almost reminds me of like peacock feathers, I guess. But you can actually take them apart. I'm gonna actually just slide them out. Instead of breaking that seal, I'm gonna slide them out so we can see what they look like. But look at this. And again, you can gift these. So this one has the lines on the inside. So just a little notebook Again, you know, you can make 3 different gift sets with these, a toss in. Look at the little hedgehog. How cute is that? This says make magic. Look at the little hedgehog. Oh my goodness. And these have just little, really faint dots. Really faint. So again, you could doodle on this, you could sketch. And then this one has, it almost looks like fireflies, dragonflies, the feathers. And this one has grids. So again, you could use these for what have you. So these are just, I thought this was great because again, you know, you're getting a 3 for that $1.25. So you just can't beat that. Again, perfect for gifts. So make sure you all are checking out your book section. But friends, that is all. That is my haul. It was on the smaller side, but still some fantastic items. And I'm about to forget 2 of those items, y'all. Right here staring at me. New this week is the Comet Classic Evergreen Breeze Toilet Bowl Cleaner, bleach free, cleans and deodorizes stubborn toilet bowl stains. So we have not seen this in a while. So glad to see this come back. This is 24 fluid ounces. I love the ones for the toilet where they make this design so it just makes it easier to spray. You know, in that area underneath the toilet bowl so you can get in there and clean real good. So I did scoop this up. The chemical prices have not went up yet, friends. I don't know. I'm sure eventually everything's going to go up, unfortunately. But right now, to my understanding, it's just the supplies like the gloves, you know, the sponges, all those things, but not the cleaning products. And then they also restocked this, the Comet Classic. It says foam bath cleaner with bleach, removes dirt and soap scum buildup. Again, 24 fluid ounces. This is in that spray bottle. So I did pick these up, friends. These are some items that I have not seen in a while. So I was glad to see them come back. But that is my haul. I hope you enjoyed it and gave you some ideas of things to be on the lookout for when you go shopping at your Dollar Tree. If you have not subscribed, please make sure that you do, friends. It's absolutely free. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, friends, I told you I would show you the $5 containers that I bought. See how they stack on top of each other? And I just have like my overflow or products that I use, extra things, lashes, all the things, y'all. So yeah, I got these for $5 a piece. These are fantastic. I actually have not been able to find them locally. I originally have seen them and didn't need them at the time. But yes, now I needed them, and thankfully I found these in the medium-sized standalone Dollar Tree in Kinston. So be on the lookout if you like these, but I love them the way they open. And I think they're definitely worth $5 and they stack. So these were the other items that I did purchase out of the plus section.